the National Wild Turkey Federation convention in Nashville, Tennessee. And this is an incredible experience for me. I'm with a legend, somebody who I've looked up to since I was just a small fetus. He's the turkey editor of Realtree.com, probably one of the most accomplished turkey writers in the world, and he is one of the most handsome turkey hunters ever to walk the face of the planet. This, ladies and gentlemen, is Steve Hickoff. Now he's going to show me how to use a box call, which is one of the 4 calls we're going to be using when we're hunting turkey this spring. So Steve, I hope I didn't build you up too much, but you are
I'll try to earn it.
You are a living legend. I sat watching one of your seminars yesterday, and it was probably one of the most exciting and interesting seminars I've ever seen in turkey hunting.
We appreciate it, Ian. Well, the deal with spring turkey hunting, this time of the year, gobblers are looking for hens, they're listening for hens, and there are 2 basic calls that you're going to use. You know these calls. One is the cluck, and one is the plain yelp. Now, we're doing a box call right now, and you can hold a box call in a variety of different ways to make those sounds. If you want to make the yelp, you can hold it this way, and Ian will be showing us shortly how he does it. Hold it this way, and then yelp, stroke it across the top of the lid. You can see that there's a lid there. This is the paddle bottom, which has been chalked, and you stroke it across the lid. Or you could turn it like this. A lot of guys like to stroke it this way. And a lot of yelping has to do with pitch, cadence. Just like that. Give it a shot.
Awesome. So,
yep.
in terms of these different types of calls, cadence, pressure, and the fact you've chalked this all change the nature of the sound.
Yep.
Now, how important is it to get that pitch right? I suppose it's a little bit like going into a nightclub. You see a hot chick, you want to give the right pitch.
You want to make the, you get one opportunity, right?
Yeah.
What we try to do, we try to aim for versatility. This particular box is a short box. There are long boxes, long box calls. And, here at the National Wild Turkey Federation convention, you can see people buying different calls, different friction calls, box calls, mouth calls. That's because we want to get a different pitch to allow for a different tone. The cadence takes care of itself, but the cadence is all important. As you did with Tony Hansen running the crystal call, the cadence is the most important. Yeah, you want to hold it one of 2 ways, Ian. You can hold it like this, and again, you're gently stroking the paddle bottom across the top of the side panel, top of the lid, and you're just stroking with this cadence.
Now, I see you've got your finger out there. Is that essential? It's quite flamboyant. So
it works for me.
Yeah,
you don't need to do that, though.
But I feel better when I do it like that. So I'm stroking, yeah?
Stroking and finish through the stroke. A yop, yop, yop. You got it.
Yeah. Does that sound like a turkey?
It sounds good.
Oh, cool.
It definitely sounds good.
I've learned from one of the best in the industry. Now, show me the other way I hold it. You say I can hold
the other one, you flip it like this.
Yeah? And then I go away from you.
Yep. It seems like that works better for you. That sounds really good.
Sounds really good. See,
yeah.
Steve Hickoff, my hero, told me it sounds good.
You got it, man.
Now, would this work in the fall as well? Do you call turkeys in the fall?
I do. And the deal in the fall, and what you want to talk about in terms of hen yelping or gobbler yelping, is both cadence and tone and the pitch of the sound. Now, a hen, which gobblers are interested in the spring, is going to make a higher pitched sound. That just seems to come naturally. Probably gets at that. She's going to make a higher. There's an urgency to it. She's saying, come here, big boy. I'm interested. Or she's just saying, here I am, where are you? She may be calling to other hens at that point. She may be in a territorial mode. If she is nesting and you are imitating a hen, she might come right back at you and check you out. She'll want to fight. She'll want to make sure that you're out of that situation, because that is her territory for both being with the gobbler and nesting. Now, with a gobbler yelp in the fall, and in the fall, the gobblers pretty much have no interest in the hens. They're running together in gobbler gangs. They're interested in hanging out with their buddies, hanging out with each other. So the gobbler yelp is going to be coarser and often just a 3-note yelp, as opposed to the hen, which is a more pleading, higher pitched. So in the fall, we'll do something like this, and that is enough to indicate to another male turkey in the woods, another gobbler in the woods, that he's trying to make contact. It's very short and just a little bit coarser. It might even be like this. It's a very coarse yelp, as opposed to the hen, which is going to be, or she could just be. You hear the difference?
Yes. That's the versatility of this type of call then, is you can make pretty much any sound.
You can,
any
yeah.
hunting situation.
And with the higher pitched hen yelp, you just want to push it a little bit harder on the top of the lid and makes it a little bit higher. With the gobbler yelping, it's a little bit soft. That's a gobbler.
So there we have it. All I need to know about how to use a box call, this particular box call, which is made by
Scott Bayshore.
But other box calls are available, but I hear that these are the best that you can buy, is that right?
He's a custom call maker. He's won many awards here at the National Wild Turkey Federation. He is a fantastic call maker and caller.
Cool. So thank you very much indeed.
Yes, sir.
And I'm going to dedicate the first turkey I kill using a box call to you. Steve,
I appreciate that, Ian.
my hero.
Good talking to you, buddy.
Thank you.
All that said, in a lot of ways I differ from a lot of serious turkey hunters in that I don't like to carry a whole lot of stuff with me. Increasingly I'm sticking 3 or 4 calls in my pocket, and that's pretty much what I'm using all the time.
If you've missed the previous episodes in the series, click one of the links now. Subscribe to Team Wild TV for the best tutorial videos on YouTube in our new show, Team Wild's Academy.